It's Charlie, your end of life coach. In a previous video, I mentioned the fact that I used to work in a memory care unit, and the whole entire floor was made up of people who had dementia related issues. It might be Alzheimer's or it might be Parkinson's induced, but we had to assist them with all kinds of daily activities, normal daily life activities, like assisting them with getting dressed, assisting them with going to the bathroom, assisting them with meals, baths, showers, combing their hair, you name it. We had to do it all. Very draining work. You had to remind yourself of why you did it. Evidently and obviously, it was not for the money. You had to really have that caregiver's heart, is what I call it. But also, you internalized a lot of what you see. And I think that has caused me to have a somewhat unique perspective about not only death, but the dying process. I've expressed my concerns also about my own mental decline as I get older. Some issues could be normal, aging related. I get that. But what if I'm also already experiencing some issues that could indicate some cognitive decline that may be disease related, like I just mentioned, Alzheimer's or dementia? At the grocery store a few months ago, I remember using my debit card and I could not remember the PIN at the register. And I stood there for a minute looking up in the air like it would magically come to me, and it did not. So luckily I had a credit card that I was able to use. As I got in the vehicle to leave the store, the debit card PIN number came back to me somehow. I thought to myself also, could this be the beginning of a disease-related memory issue, or could it be just normal age-related memory loss, as when sometimes you forget where you put your keys or you forgot where you put your cell phone? Some of these things, especially if you're younger, you don't even think twice about. But as you get older, they start to occur a little more frequently with us, certainly with me. And it can give cause for concern again, especially if that is one of your fears. Now, let's say it is a disease-related issue that's popping up with me, and it's gradual to the point where I don't even recognize how often it's beginning to happen. I think that has to depend on loved ones and maybe friends to indicate, Charlie, you're starting to slip. How did you not remember that? And even if I come to terms with it and acknowledge it, what can I do about it? Am I aware that I'm even forgetting things? What if I'm out driving and I can't remember how to get home? I've actually had some clients who had to turn in a driver's license because they would be found in another city. I had no idea how they got there, and that was their first indicator that they were having some cognitive issues. That can be very depressing, to lose your independence that suddenly because your family realizes you can no longer drive again. Again, my point is, how do we know we're having cognitive issues if it comes on gradually and the part that affects that part of our brain is taken out first, where you have no awareness that you're starting to forget things? Death is something that's different than dying. I think many of us may not fear death itself, but it's the dying process and what we have to undergo or endure as we take that journey. Again, these topics may be hard to process for some, but it does not mean that it will not come our way. And I'm certainly not immune from being aware of the fact that I may go down the same road that I'm describing, that I've seen others go down, that I'm trying to avoid. Hope that makes sense. I'd love to have your input. Please go ahead and subscribe and join in the conversation. We can all learn and help one another, I think, as we navigate life's complexities. There's no right or wrong. It is what it is. Talk to you soon.